Hello everyone and welcome back to the Kukli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so I was looking on breif, where I get all of my knife making supplies from, and oi, go away you lot. And I saw this full tang blade, really quite cheap, and I thought I'd do a little bit of research. It's a Green River Russel knife, which actually has got quite a bit of history, so it's really quite an interesting knife. So I'm going to put a handle on it and see how it performs. This is a failed project from a friend of mine. It was going to be an enormous coxer. Uni, be quiet in the background please. So basically there's a massive bark incursion. So she gave me this so as I could use it for knife handles and the such like. So I'm going to cut a couple of pieces of this, and that should do for handle scales. Okay, so 2 slithers of that should work fine, and if I take away this edge I can still make a coxer out of this somehow. Maybe not with the handle, but you know, there's still possibilities for that thing. This sheath I got really cheap off eBay a few years ago, and it fits it quite nicely. It has got a belt loop at the back, but you know, with it having those 2 straps on there, it's quite nice to carry it this way. So this knife has been getting a little bit of use, not a massive amount, but yeah, I think it's kind of nice to have something that's old-fashioned and a little bit different for woodworking tasks, for feather sticks, fire prep. Full flat grind really isn't my preferred option, but it works. It works, and obviously for food prep this should be absolutely excellent. For battening, I think I've been battening a bit with it today. Only really fine stuff, but really I think it's too thin. I think the blade's too thin for that. The Russel Green River Knife Works has been in existence since 1832, making knives like this. So this kind of knife will have been carried by mountain men, pioneers, cowboys maybe. And as if you look at it, it's intended for being a hunting knife. And it will do bushcraft tasks like feather sticks, making notches, things like that. But to my mind, a sabre grind or a Scandi grind will work much better for that. But this is absolutely phenomenal for slicing, for food prep. It'd be a really good skinning knife, I think. And as if hunting and food prep is a big part of what you do in the outdoors, this might be the knife for you. It's yeah, it came really sharp, and I used it a bit, I stropped it, and it's now even sharper, you know. But yeah, let's have a look at another knife. So this is the Joker Nesmuk, and I would think Yeah, this is designed by Nesmuk, who is George Washington Sears, round about the end of the 19th century. But I think the original will probably have looked a lot more like this, because Nesmuk will have used his axe for firewood prep, his folding knife for more fine woodworking, and as if you look at the difference in the thickness, this has got a Scandi grind, this has got a full flat grind. You know, I mean, as if you're not going to be processing wood using your belt knife, then yeah, then this is great. It's really light too. You know, the difference in weight. But what they actually do well is really quite different. You know, so yeah, I think that's about all I've got to say about this knife. But yeah, it's really quite a nice bit of history, really, I think, to have something like this. It's quite similar to the old hickory butcher knives that you see people using quite a lot on on YouTube, only that's got a Scandi grind. But you know, it's the same, similar shape, very thin, really quite similar, only this has been in production for a lot longer. You know, so yeah, the real deal. Anyway, I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and please give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment, please subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kukuli Bushcraft video. Bye for now.